everyone that will be joining us later. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Hi, Liz. So today I'm going to be making for you some donuts, okay? So they're a high protein donut. You can use any flavor of Formula One and protein that you have, okay, to make these. And they're quite versatile. So I make mine without eggs because I don't eat eggs. But this recipe does use eggs. So you can totally choose to use eggs as well. So what you need is some donut tins, and I've just greased these with a little bit of coconut oil. They're really quite reasonable. You can grab them on the internet or wherever, okay? So they're ready to go. Let me grab our recipe. And seriously, these are so delicious that you actually like really thinking you're eating a real donut. So the recipe, I'm just going to make 1 times the recipe. So it is 1/4 cup of Formula One. I'm going to use the triplet or the Formula One Select. So just straight in my bowl, 2 scoops. So we'll do all the dry ingredients together first. And then you need 1/4 cup of protein, okay? So you could use the normal protein. I'm going to do a coffee caramel flavor this time. I cut a little bit under 2 scoops of that from the scoop that comes with it. Next dry ingredient is 1/2 cup of flour. Now I use spelt flour basically for all my cooking that I do for my children or myself. It's just got a little bit less gluten, so it's a little not quite as harmful on your tummy. I'm just going to grab my top. Actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so 1/2 cup. Straight in. Okay. I like how the ingredients are quite simple. So we've got 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. My big bag of bicarb. I use it for cleaning as well. Great cleaning. Yeah. The next one is 2 eggs. So that's the liquid ingredients. The other dry ingredient is stevia. Now, if you didn't want to use stevia or you didn't have it, you could probably just use a little bit of maple syrup or some coconut sugar. Okay, so that's completely optional. Really, you could press alter that. And 2 teaspoons is quite sweet, so I'm just going to put 1 in. Okay, so there are dry ingredients. You can see them all in there. Now I'm going to do the wet ones. Let me find a little bowl. Okay. So our wet ingredients, 1/4 cup of almond milk. Now, last time I did these, I found I needed to add some more milk, but we'll just start with that as a base. 1 tablespoon, oh, hang on, what am I doing? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Oops, I forgot to get that out. And then your 2 eggs. So I'm going to make my chia eggs. So I've got chia seeds, and it's 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water, all right? So my tablespoon here. So I'm just approximating the water. So I'm going to do about 1/2 and a bit for the water. And I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now, these are such messy things, aren't they, if you're not careful? There you go. And just so you know, I have done this before. The chia seeds work perfectly. So you just want to stir that round. And you want those chia seeds to sort of absorb some of that water, okay? Awesome. I'm going to pour that. I could probably just pour them both back into my big bowl. I'm going to grab my vanilla as well. So just a little bit of vanilla essence. Sorry for being missing. Milk. Okay, so let's put our almond milk and vanilla in. If you're using eggs, you pop them in right now. Become my chia and water mix blend all in together. So now we're going to mix it round. So you kind of want it runny enough that you can get into your molds, all right? Here I've got my molds. And I'll show you a really good trick for getting them into the mold. I'm going to add a little bit more almond milk. Any plant-based milk, I think, would be fine. Found some scissors. Okay, so this is where it gets a bit messy. But this is the trick to doing the donuts. So if you've got a piping bag, which we do somewhere, but who knows where they've put it, the kids, just get a snap lock bag and you're going to cut a corner out. Now you don't want to cut too much. You want it to be straight in the bin so we don't have. You want it to be, you're going to squeeze out of that corner, okay? So what I do is I fold the lid, you know, that bit, whatever it's called, vacuum seal, and open it up, okay? Usually easier if you've got an extra person to hold the bag. Right. Put that in there. Now I reckon this makes about 6 donuts, okay? This one batch, I'm pretty sure from my doing them last time. I'm going to get it all out because it gets messier after this. The coffee caramel sounds delicious. I was tempted to do the banana, but I just went for the coffee caramel. So it is amazing. And seriously, by the time you cook these and let them cool and then make the herby chop to go on top and eat them, you'll be like, wow, the best Friday ever. There we go. Right, let's get rid of the bowl. Okay, so now I'm going to just gently bring this up. Definitely going to seal it. Okay, let me find my corner. So here's my corner. And here's my tray. So I'm just going to really slowly and gently. So these are already oiled, these trays, just with a little bit of coconut oil. And look, the more you push out at once, obviously the thicker the donut will be. Oops, there's a bit of an air bubble. Look at these babies, hey? Now, they don't take long to cook, so that's one thing you need to keep an eye on them. I think the recipe says about 9 minutes, but obviously it depends on how hot your oven is too. Who would have thought donuts with chia seeds in them, hey? I am working on a raw version of donuts as well at the moment. A little bit funny. What are you thinking, Liz? Do they look good? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm drooling. And I'm so excited for you to finish working on the raw version.
Okay.
Because I know you're inspired by the ones at the Source Bulk Foods, the raw donuts.
I really am, and I probably will make some this weekend, so stay tuned.
What do they have there? Salted caramel, like fudge or something, choc fudge?
Yeah, I
Peppermint.
had the choc fudge one the other day, but you could totally do peppermint as well, couldn't you? With a bit of peppermint oil.
I think there might have even been like a rose, like a Turkish delight one, rose water one.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Really, sky's the limit, hey,
Yeah,
with all this sort of stuff.
absolutely. And it's basically a ball in another shape, but I think you also might, silicone molds might be easier for those. So there you go, ready to go in the oven. I'll whack those ones in.
Hang on, bring them back. Okay.
What'd you say, sorry?
Bring them back. Don't worry. I'm going to take a photo. Where's your face? Come down a bit. Oh, there you are. Vibrant woman. Looks like, yeah.
So I am just going to finish filling these in, but basically we will then, I will ice them once they cool, obviously, just with some herby choc, not with traditional icing sugar. And I will probably do a little short video to show you how to do that. But I mean, obviously we all know how to make herby choc, but I just can't do it right now. Okay. So I hope you've taken something away. I will pop the recipe in the chat so you've got that also. And yeah, let's all post our donuts and have a fantastic Friday. Thanks, Liz.
Bye.